Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome back to Fix That Engineer, where today I have practically max Dark Elixir, which clearly got to go into the heroes. We've got max gold, that's got to go into something, and then a ton of elixir that, we have a Warden that needs a lot of upgrades, and we're pretty much max already. So I'm going to do a few upgrades at the beginning of the video, and then a few upgrades at the end of the video. So stick around until the end. Also, while you're sticking around, hit that like button and subscribe, join the Klaus family, and all of that lovely YouTube stuff. Now, first things first, I need to spend a little bit of gold, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's just pour 1,000,000 gold into the walls just to make a little bit of room. All right, so there we are. I'm going to leave that. Whoa, whoa. Did you guys see that? I couldn't touch it. It blended. It like disappeared behind the wall. That was the weirdest thing. When a wall disappears inside of a wall, that's when you got some problems. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and unnotch that. And this is to show how many walls we do during the video because I always forget and I always want to know. Now, the gold has been spent. Now we need to spend the Dark Elixir. Now, I do have a Book of Heroes, so I am going to upgrade a Dark Elixir upgrade. Now, the Book of Heroes needs to be used on the longer duration upgrades. So this one is a 4.5 day, and this one, the King, is a 4 day. So it makes most sense, even though I'd like to upgrade the King to 25 first, it makes most sense to upgrade the Queen because the time will be 5 seconds, not 4.5 days. So let's go ahead and get this done, guys. 119,000 Dark Elixir, 4.5 day upgraded, 3, 2, 1, bam. Then of course the Book of Heroes immediately, and welcome back, Queen, 26. That's the day I was born. May 26th, that's my birthday, so shout out to level 26 Queen. And now we're good to go. We can get some, and we still have 2 builders that we can use, and if we need to, we could technically spend a few gems on this builder here since it has less than 1 day. That's the last case scenario. I'd hate to spend 200 gems when I've been waiting as long for this upgrade to finish up, but you know, we do what we need to do here on Klaus Gaming. So I've got miners, just like before. I've also got some wall wrecker and Valkyrie combination, so if we find a good base with tons of loot in the middle, then we can totally do our very best to grab a ton. And that's the kind of base I like finding, except the Dark Elixir is kind of terrible. So we'll go ahead and skip that, and let's try to find something that's worth hitting. All right, 5,800 Dark Elixir on this base. That's really good. That's really good money right there. And normally I would, oh! I just hit the skip button on accident when I was trying to zoom. Darn it! Okay, this one's not as good, but it's better in some ways because it's a dead base. But here we are, guys. Let's try not to hit the next button while zooming in and out. 4,300 Dark Elixir. That's not too terrible. Plus, it's a dead base, so it has no ammunition in any of the key defenses, which is nice. And the Queen, actually, it's a decent level Queen. Level 33. That's not bad. And the King 31. So I say we take on this base. Let's see, Dark Elixir is going to be evenly spread, so we kind of need to go for a 3-star. So let's try to do it to where we take on both heroes with the opposite. All right, let's do that. Let's also get the miners in. That's a 4-finger deploy right down the middle. And I've also got a poison. Go ahead and poison and heal for the Queen. And we're also going to drop a heal out here for the bomb tower. And this is all looking good. Also, the Queen should make her way down and take out the other wizard tower too. So this should be fairly efficient, and I like efficiency. So let's see, drop a heal, drop a Queen's ability, very nice. All right, and I got my King's ability. Let's go ahead and pop that. And I'm actually thinking we should pop the Warden's ability semi-soon, just because it's better to use it earlier rather than later. Let's pop that Warden's ability there. There you go. So they're invulnerable for, how long does a level 1 Royal Cloak, not Royal Cloak, what's it called? Eternal Tome. How long does a level 1 Eternal Tome last? Like a second and a half or something? Not the best, but not terrible, I guess. I'm gonna drop a heal right here. Wizard Tower and Bomb Tower kind of all in the same place. So, you know, that's never good. And also, I think did I just see the video skip? Or was that like the mortar shaking the screen? I don't know. I hope it wasn't the video skipping because my computer's pretty beast. It should not be skipping for this, but you never know. Anyway, so there's a 3-star, easy, handy 3-star, and the loot was on fire. 678,000 gold, 645,000 elixir, and 4,677 Dark Elixir. That's solid stuff, and we actually made enough gold to where, ooh, and a star bonus, nice. We actually made enough gold to where I kind of need to spend more just in case, because I've found bases with over 1,000,000 gold before. So let's go ahead and upgrade even one more. If we find one with the 1,000,000, I'd hate to think that I wasted some. So at this point, I think, well, Well, we need to, let me see. We need to poison just like that. There we go. And check out this latest raid, guys. This latest raid that I had, not the one right before the video, but the one before that, is just like the one that I was talking about, that we skipped an accident by zooming. Terrible. It was so bad. This base was just like that because all the Dark Elixir is kind of in the same general vicinity of the base. There's a lot of Elixir on the base too, which I need a lot of Elixir for the Grand Warden upgrades. And the Dark Elixir is just, there's just a lot. It's just a pretty base, a pretty amount of loot to be finding to hit. So dropping some heals, the multi-infernos are actually super dangerous with these miners. So I'm trying to keep them under heal pretty much all the time whenever they're dealing with a base like this. And at this point, I'm starting to worry because it doesn't look like there's enough miners to get this Dark Elixir drill down there. However, plenty of them go into the core, so the Dark Elixir storage goes down very nicely. And fortunately, with some heals, we made it through and got all the dark. And now it's like, hey, can we get the elixir too? Can we get? I mean, that's all the heals, by the way. I've already used all my heals. So now the question is, are we gonna be able to get all of that pink cheddar? Come on, get it. Yeah, that's one. And can we get the other? Pretty confident that we'll be okay. Getting as much as possible. This Warden about to go down. He still has his ability. Should have used that ability earlier, my dude, against a giant. Oh, maybe I just missaw that and I didn't have an ability. Maybe I didn't have an ability to begin with. I don't know. And then look at this. Replay ends in 1 minute and 20 seconds, and all I have is the queen that has yet to be deployed. That's because she's going to break in hopes of getting to the elixir storage. Now, does she make it to the elixir storage? Post in the comments below whether you think she'll make it or not. She's going to come into this compartment. She'll be right next to the air defense. The elixir collector, can she hit that storage? And if she can, will she? She's popped her ability, and negative. She starts banging on a wall. So if you answered no, good job. You were correct. If you said yes, thank you for your positivity. I love you both. Anyway, so there you go. Good loot. A lot of elixir, a lot of dark elixir, and almost a full loot bonus on top of that. So that was awesome. And that wasn't a dead base. So, you know, it shows that miners are very effective against both dead base and non-dead bases. Yeah, that's a technical term. So let me find another base. I've got the Wall Wrecker and the Valkyries. The Wall Wreckers going in between the line. Ooh, this is a good one. There we go. So the Wall Wrecker going in between, like you have the line of miners going up and then you have the Wall Wrecker coming straight through the middle. That is a great strategy and something that can 3-star even if you don't have your hero. So let's try to do that here. Let me see. Where's the dark? Yeah, the Dark Elixir drills are on the corners and this corner here. So here's what we'll do. We're going to drop a couple of miners over here just to make sure, and we're gonna start the attack on the opposite side. So miners are good to go. They'll probably get that gold storage down there too, and that'll be it. That's all the Dark Elixir. Now let's go Wall Wrecker. Let's go miners, just like so. Let's get the Warden behind that, and now we just need to make sure we keep the miners under heal while the Wall Wrecker is actually going to be absorbing a ton. Because here's the thing, the miners will go underground and any defenses that are targeting the miners will, the defenses will stop being able to see them and they'll start targeting something else, and that something else is the Wall Wrecker. So the Wall Wrecker does tons and tons of tanking in this particular strategy, and it's amazing. So let's actually pop the Warden's ability right now. There we go. We got the Valks under there. Also drop a heal and we need a rage. Now we're gonna drop a poison and a heal over there for that queen as well. The king went down. The queen is dealing with a couple of miners. Oh, and the Valks got in there too. Nice. And now the only problem with this base is the 2 wizard towers at the back. See, I wasn't paying attention, so it's a little bit shady. But because it was a dead base, there was enough that was, you know, should have been doing damage that wasn't doing damage, that we ultimately did not have a very big struggle, and it worked out perfectly for us, guys. Check out this loot, all that, and the Valkyrie. So shout out to I want to say it was Sir Chellapup that actually got me the troops. I could be wrong though, but shout out to whoever donated those troops in the Wall Wrecker to me in my clan. You guys are amazing. I love you very much. And there you go, guys. With, oh wow, look at that, that is altogether 807,000 gold. So glad that I cleared my storages again. And then 710,000 elixir is not a small number either. So fantastic numbers here. And then the Dark Elixir over 5,100 on top of that. That is beautiful stuff, guys. And just continuing to bring it down and fixing this engineer. And by the way, how much is it to upgrade the king? 95,000. Okay, and the queen's 120. 3. So that means, yeah, we definitely want to upgrade the king next. I guess, okay, here, how are we doing on the treasury? Yeah, we're not going to have enough. We're going to be close, but not quite enough to upgrade the king. And that's honestly, that's fine because we only have 2 builders. So let's go ahead and upgrade a few more walls just to make room for the treasury. How much was in the treasury, actually? I forgot. It was 1.6 million, so we'll just say 2 million. So let's get this below 8 on both ends. All right, so we'll do, that was all gold. Now this is ELIXIR. That should be fine. All right, let's collect that. There we are. Nice. All right, so we collected the treasure. This is all the loot we have to work with. Dude, we got 2.5 million, or 2.5 thousand dark elixir. We should be able to get that. We've only got a warden. We've only got a warden. Have you guys ever done warden dark elixir snipes? I've done this in videos in the past. If you've never seen them before, it's interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna search. I'm gonna find some max dark elixir drills that are full, that are accessible with or by the warden. And I think that this may be one of them. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, and it's gonna take him a while to get there, so I'll be right back. Hey, so that's what I'm talking about. This Grand Warden should snipe. I don't know, I can't say how much it's gonna be, but it took him nearly a minute and a half to get here. But yeah, that's free dark elixir right there. It's the only drill, by the way, on the base that's accessible like this. So we'll just, as soon as he gets through it, we'll cancel, and that was 654 free dark elixir. So now we only need 1900. You know what? No, I'm gonna stop because I realize that if I do this, I'm gonna put myself in a bind. All right, my bind is I've only got 2 builders. I don't want to spend the gems. It's just not the way I do things. And I need to use gold and elixir too. We've already spent some dark elixir. We upgraded the queen. All right, she's looking great. She's level 26. She's taking a nap. She's taking a nap. We don't want to wake her up. But once she wakes up, it's gonna be great. She's gonna be amazing. So at this point, let's just say king upgrade next time. All right, we got plenty of episodes coming, and I really don't want to put myself in a bind as far as builders go. So let's do the next big thing. That is the Grand Warden. 5 million elixir, 3-day upgrade, level 7. We need to get him to level 20, I do believe. So that means that we're making pretty good progress. So let's upgrade this Warden, guys, in 3, 2, 1, bam. Nice. All right, so that means that we are now sitting on about half a 10 million. Half a 10 million. What are you saying, Klaus? 4.7 million elixir. And we don't need to get rid of it. We're gonna hold on to that. But the gold, now here's the issue, the gold, I'm gonna do the final elixir collector of this series. And it's been a long time coming. I feel like we've been working on this forever, but this is a final resource building. And then once we've done this, then we can focus entirely on defenses, traps, heroes, and laboratory and walls. I know that sounds like a lot, but that's like the final stage. We'll get through this, and then it'll just be all about getting the cheapest gold upgrades and defenses and stuff done as quickly as we can. So that's really exciting. So let's do this upgrade. It's 500,000 gold, which means we technically have 9 million gold that we can spend, and we know that the best place to spend gold is in the walls. So let's go ahead and do that. That's gonna be what, like 5 million? Oh, 3.5 million. All right, there you go. Bam. All right, and then now I have 9 minus 3.5. That's 5.5. All right, let's do 5.5 million gold. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I'm getting so good at that. All right, no, stop it. Don't hide inside of another wall. That was weird, by the way, earlier when that happened. Anyway, so 5.5 million gold in 3, 2, 1, bam. And there you go. We just spent a lot of gold on walls. A lot. Oh my goodness. The wall progress today was dumb, dude. It's just stupid. It's good though. It's good, but it's just dumb. You know, so many walls in one episode. It's awesome. And now the glorious moment. We're going to finish off these elixir collectors. And then guess what? I can finally use my resource potions. I've been holding these babies for like weeks, months, until I can finally use them on max collectors, mines, and drills. Yeah, that's called dedication to being efficient, right? So let's upgrade this baby, and then 6 days we can finally use this resource potions. Let's do this. 504,000 gold in 3, 2, 1, bam. Oh, baby. Oh, that feels good. All right, so that means that now we have 4 builders currently busy with elixir collectors. One of them is working on the Grand Warden. in 20 hours, basically tomorrow at this time, minus a few hours, we will have one builder available. And then the next day, in the evening, actually, that's interesting. So the next day in the evening, I'll have 2 more builders come available. So by then, guys, I'll have plenty of Dark Elixir for a king upgrade. Maybe we can do another Warden upgrade or something. We'll start working on defenses because we desperately need to, 1, reorganize our progress base so that we can get rid of this stupid L thing with the archer towers. And then also we need to start getting these defenses up because I'm watching so many defenses that I'm taking where I'm losing a ton of loot, and I shouldn't be losing a ton of loot because the attacks are terrible, but my defenses are terribler. So, you know, it is a balance. But guys, that is going to have to do it for me today in this episode of Fix That Engineer. Please hit that like button if you liked it. Also hit that subscribe button if you have not done so already for daily gaming videos. And remember that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.